I welcome you once again in the explanation or further explanation of the word stress. If you remember, in the previous classes we have discussed not only about the definition of stress, we have discussed about the syllables as well, and then we have discussed about the variety of the rules which we follow to get the stress marking easier. And we have discussed even about the primary stress and the secondary stress. Now this is the rule number 4. Till now we have completed all the 3 rules and their whatever the specifications are there. We have to understand that whether these rules are, as I said continuously in the previous video, and now today this time also I just want to make it sure to you that these rules are being made to make the stress marking easier for all the people. Now if you remember, the rule was there for the first rule was related to the prefixes, where we have to understand that few of the prefixes which are known as the weak prefixes, those weak prefixes were getting the syllable on the second, were getting the stress on the second syllable rather than the prefixes. Okay, now we have to discuss about certain suffixes. Suffixes, what are those? These are the words, these are the you can say some of the letters which can be added at the end of the word to make the meaning different or to make the word better. These are the suffixes. Now these suffixes also have certain rules for related to the stress marking, like the suffix which is ending in double E, double E, double ER, double ER, E double TE, E double TE, QUE, QUE, AIRE, AIRE. They will get the stress on the last syllable when the words which ends with these suffixes would be given to you. So you would have to remember that these words take the stress on the last syllable. If you can revise or if you can observe, you can get an idea that stress and syllable are going hand in hand. Okay, unless you understand the syllables, it is difficult for you to go for the stress marking. So both are equally important. So now here is that we'll take this example and how to find out the stress, the word which is stressed, and as I said you that they are getting the stress on the last syllable. So the first word is employee, employee. Here 3 trisyllabic and last syllable is this one, ye. So here we are putting the stress mark. Engineer, engineer, near, here we are getting the syllable, the stress marking on the last syllable. Georgette, the cloth which we use, and we have variety of the pronunciations about this particular word. You may get an idea if you pronounce by yourself. This is Georgette. So here Georgette, 3, and we are getting on the last. Antique, here only 2 syllables. So we are getting on the second syllable, that is the last syllable. We are not thinking about the first syllable, we are thinking about only the last syllable. Millionaire, 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 here is that nair is the last syllable. So we are putting the stress on the stress mark on the last syllable. Now the other suffixes which ends in the words which ends in these 3 letters, ion, IAL, IC, IOUS or EOUS, get the stress on the second syllable from the end. Get the stress for the second syllable from the end. From here to here you have to check it out. Like here, you can get this word decoration. It is polysyllabic. 4 syllables are. Now, from the end, which syllable? Second. This is 1, this is 2. Okay, so we put the stress mark over there. We have to divide it into how many syllables it is getting, and what is the rule saying? Rule is saying that it should be falling on the second syllable from the end. Next is potential. Already we have taken this word. Now here 1 and 2, second syllable from the last. Historic. Second from the last, we are getting the stress mark. Notorious. Second from the last. Courageous. Again second from the last. So when you will remember this type of the rule, when you get an idea of that, you will get an idea of getting the word divided into syllables easily. First you have to divide the word into syllables, then it will be easier for you to put the stress marking. This is the rule number 4, in which you have the varieties of these suffixes. Now it continues over here. The suffixes which has ICAL, IAN, ITY, IZE, LOGY, GRAPHY. Stress on third syllable from the end. This is second syllable from the end. Now this is third syllable from the end. Now again you have to divide it into the syllables, and then you can able to get the answer. Practical. Okay. Third syllable. 1, 2, 3. Third syllable from the end means we are getting the first one over here. But remember, this is only trisyllabic. If suppose we have the 4 syllabic word, polysyllabic, or 5 syllabic, then we have to remember the same rule. Third from the last. So not necessary it will fall on the first one. It can be the second syllable, it can be the third syllable as well. Now, ability. It is 4 syllabic. Ability. Again we are using the third one. 1, 2, third. 3, that is third syllable from the end. Zoology. Third syllable. Musician. 4 syllabic. This is the third syllable. Symbolize. 1, 2, 3. Geography. Here, fee here, then you are getting the last third syllable over there with O as the word or letter where you have to put the stress mark. Now the rule 5. This is the last rule for the stress marking, and remember it out that we cannot think, or you cannot decide that these are the only rules where you have to follow, which you have to follow to get a good stress marking. Because in English, words can change their meanings according to the context, and if the words are changing their parts of speech, then also the stress marking can get shifted. Now here, like stress shift due to the suffixes or due to the parts of speech. So here these are the words which can get affected by adding the suffixes, and their stress marking also get affected. Economy. Here you are getting on the second syllable. Economic. Here you are getting on the third syllable. 2 syllable over, third is no. You are getting on the third syllable. Econometrics. Here you are getting on the fourth syllable. Econometrics. Okay. So here is that fourth syllable, 5 syllables, how many it is going on, according to that, because of the suffixes, changed suffixes. Here Y is there, here I see, here matrix, completely different. So when these suffixes, especially when these suffixes are there, they change the stress mark from first syllable to second, second to third, third to fourth, like that, according to the requirement. Some suffixes are there which never change the stress mark, like here, no effect of suffixes, like carry, AGE, carriage. For carry we are getting stress mark on C, for the carriage also we are getting on the same C, that is the same syllable, first syllable. Attend, attendance. Bright, brighten. Actor, actress. Begin, beginner. Okay, all the suffixes I have written over there. You can find this in your reader also, in the textbook. Read it out, understand that, and as I said, you would have to follow you have to make grammar notes to keep all the grammar exercises and the practices, whatever you have done, into a single note. You have to follow that one. It will be easier for you, and these are going to help you lifelong, because English is not going to finish it off after your intermediate, even after your degree. You need English language continuously till you continue to study, or till you want to do the job, or till the end of the life you need the language. So the rules of the language to be remembered, and to be it should be kept as a treasure for you, the notes of, especially the grammar notes. One thing you have to keep it in mind, if the word is a noun or an adjective, both, either noun or adjective, the stress falls on the first syllable. Like doctor, it's a noun, it should be D, there where you should get the first syllable. Ugly, you have to start for the, normally falls on the first syllable, that is also one of the adjective. Now next is the verb. If the word is the verb, then the stress mark could shift from one syllable to the other syllable, second syllable. Okay, from the first to the second. So there are rules which may be confusing, which may be easier, but remember one thing, the most important thing which you have to keep it in mind is that how do you pronounce the word. The syllable, the word should be divided into syllable, and when dividing into syllable, pronounce the word properly. If your pronunciation is proper, then definitely you can easily put the stress mark without getting any stress. Okay, so for that purpose, what do we need? We need the correct pronunciation as well as knowledge of the syllables. And as I said, if your pitch is getting high at a particular place, then the stress mark would be the primary stress. And if your pitch is getting low at a certain place, then you have to put the secondary stress. Primary stress is the mark which can be put just above the syllable where you are actually stressing. And if you are not stressing that particular and you are getting the secondary stress, then you have to put a mark below the word, below the syllable, not above. Okay, above is primary, below is secondary. So these things to be kept in mind while doing the word stress. If you read it twice, thrice, I hope you can understand it in a better way. So I think that I have completed the whole rules related to stress, but once again I could say the same thing, that these are not the only rules to follow. Other things are there which can change the stress. So for that purpose we need the pronunciation in a proper way. So improve your pronunciations, then definitely you can go better for the stress marking. In the next class, we'll meet with the another grammar item. By the time, take care. Have a nice day.